Alex and welcome to English for Academic Writing. In this 10th session, we're going to be focusing on abstract. Now, what is abstract exactly? An abstract is a concise summary of a large project such as thesis, research report, performance, service project, etc. that concisely describes the content and scope of the project and identify the objective, methodology, and findings, conclusion, suggestions, or implication. Now, what are the components of an abstract? As you can see on the screen, there are basically 6 components. The first one is objective, which are usually regarding with the problem or the issue you set to solve or explore. And then we also have methodology on how you went on solving the problem. The third one is finding, or in this case, the result or outcomes of the work you have done. The next one is conclusion. Now, the abstract should close with a statement of contribution to its field. It should convince readers that the project is interesting, valuable, and worth investigating further. The next part is suggestions, or in this case, part of suggestion. And finally, the final component of the abstract is the implication. In this case, again, the same thing in suggestion, and it's also a part of conclusion. Now, as you can see on the screen, this is one good example of an abstract. You can pause the video if you want to read it much more further. From that example, we can actually differentiate or divide based on the component. As you can see on the screen, this is a really good example of what are introduction, objective, methodology, finding, and conclusion from the abstract example. Now, let's learn about what you can do when making an abstract. So the first step is well-developed paragraphs are unified, coherent, concise, and able to stand alone. You also need the uses of introduction or body and conclusion structure, which present the article, paper, or report's purpose, result, conclusion, and recommendation in that order. You need to follow strictly the chronologically of the article, paper, or report. Provide logical connection or transition between the information included. Adds no new information but simply summarize the report. Is understandable to a wide audience. And last but not least, oftentimes uses passive verb to downplay the author and emphasize on the information. Meanwhile, there are some things that you should not do when you write your abstract. Do not commence with this paper or this report or something similar. It is better to write about the research than the paper. Do not explain the section or part of the paper. Then also, we can avoid sentences that ends in is described, is reported, is analyzed, or similar. Do not begin sentences with it is suggested that, it is believed that, it is felt that, or similar. In every case, the forewords can be omitted without damaging the essential message. Do not repeat or rephrase the title. And then, do not refer in the abstract to information that is not in the document. And last but not least, if possible, avoid trade names, acronyms, abbreviations, or symbols. You would need to explain them, and that takes too much room. So, we have learned about what is abstract, what you can do with abstract, what you cannot do with abstract. Hopefully this will help you. That concludes the video for this session. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.